Hello everyone, my name is Yoshiki Ito. I'm an expert on Japanese fermented food. I will introduce traditional Japanese fermented foods derived from Koji and 100% plant-based Japanese cuisine on this channel. Today's weekend Shojin cuisine is pumpkin soup. I think this recipe will come in handy in the coming season when there are many parties such as Halloween, Thanksgiving Day, and holidays. This soup is gluten-free vegan. In addition, I don't use pungent vegetables. This is because onions, garlic, green onions, garlic chives, and scallions are prohibited in Shojin cuisine. Therefore, it is a soup that can be served universally for all generations. Now, let's make Shio Koji pumpkin soup together. Ingredients: 500 grams butternut squash, skin and seeds removed, 400 ml coconut milk, 300 ml water, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon Shio Koji, 1 to 2 tablespoons Amazake if you have. Preferably use a cast iron pot that keeps the moisture inside, such as Le Creuset or a normal frying pan or a pot with a lid. Today, I use half of a butternut squash of this size. Since this soup can be frozen, I think you can make double the amount of the recipe. First, wash the butternut squash, pat dry and cut it in half. Second, cut it in half vertically and remove the seeds. The pulp around the seeds is sweet and delicious, so try to leave it as much as possible. Third, cut the pumpkin into 1 cm width. Peel the pumpkin skin thickly about 2 mm. The trick to make delicious soup is to peel it a little thicker than usual. If you are afraid to peel this way, remove the skin without holding the pumpkin in your hands. You see, it looks like this. You are not scared, right? Please save this skin as it will be a delicious snack later. I'll put the link in the description below. Fourth, cut the pumpkin in half to a thickness of 5 mm. Cut to a size of about 3 cm. Fifth, put olive oil and pumpkin in a pan and stir with a spatula. Sixth, cover and light the fire. The heat is 80% high. Cook until just before browning, open the lid, stir with a spatula, and cover again. Repeat this process about 6 times. This is called steam stir fry. It will be easy to burn from the middle of the cooking, so please reduce the heat to about 30%. Why do I do this? Vegetables are mostly made of water. By the way, the pumpkin contains about 80% water. The deliciousness will not come out unless this water is evaporated to some extent. The true value of vegetables is not on the surface. Therefore, if you cook it in water without doing this work, it will not be delicious. It is necessary to apply some pressure to draw out the water in the vegetables. This cooking method is so versatile that you can use it for all stewed dishes and soup. As a test, try incorporating this method into the stews and soups you usually make. It will be very delicious, so I'm sure you will be surprised. Seventh, be sure to return the water droplets on the back of the lid to the pot. Unlike the water added later, this water is the water that was soaked up from the soil into the vegetables when they were at the risk of life, so it contains a lot of oxygen. Eating oxygen-rich foods is very important to our health too. At the same time, getting all the life is the most important thing in Shojin cuisine. 8th, when the chopsticks pass smoothly and water and simmer over high heat, you don't have to worry about adding water after bringing out the true value of the vegetables by steam stir-fry method. They will remain delicious even if you add water later. 9th, when about half of the water you put in has evaporated, add coconut milk. 10th, add Shio Koji. If you have Amazake on hand, add it to make it tastier and have gentle sweetness. 11th, it's done. This soup has pumpkin chunks. If you want a creamy soup, smooth it with a blender. 12th, add coconut milk if you like. It is also delicious to make stew and gratin based on this soup. By adding Shio Koji, you can make a really delicious soup without relying on onions or garlic, let alone animal soup stock. I hope that many people will know the wonderfulness of Koji mode, which makes cooking delicious. I will continue to introduce Japanese fermented food on my channel. I will tell you what kind of good work fermented food have on our bodies and vegetable dishes using fermented food. I appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and share my channel with your family and friends. ありがとうございました。